Hey, what's up guys? It's Roy here, and with today's video, I'm gonna be doing a deep dive of the Google Pixel Buds A series earbuds that you see here in front of you. And like I said, it's gonna be a deep dive, guys. So I'm gonna be doing unboxing. I'm gonna be setting it up with my Google Pixel here that you see in front of you. And then kind of going over all the specs and just kind of giving my overall impressions that I've had of these earbuds over the last 2 or 3 days that I've been just using them very religiously, and just let you know if you should buy them or not. So there will be timestamps, so if you want to skip ahead to a certain section, feel free to do so. Obviously, I'd love for you to watch it from start to finish, but hey, beggars can't be choosers, right? But also, guys, if this is your first time stopping by, welcome. Do hit that like button if you like this video. If you love it, which I hope you do, then hit that subscribe button and check out more of my videos. I really appreciate that. So let's go ahead and take a peek at the box itself. So the box is a pretty clean looking generic box, right? You got the Google logo, Pixel Buds A series there. You have the picture of the earbuds here, picture of the case there with the case top open, Google on this side, Google logo at the bottom, and then just a bunch of Google jargon on the back. The way to open it is just lift this up, and voila, there you go. So you're greeted with the case. So I'm gonna kind of put that to the side here and show you what you get inside the box. So we'll go and get all this stuff out of here. So first thing that starts to pop out at you, as you can see, is a charging cable. So it's a USB-A to Type-C. So unfortunately it is not C to C, it's A to C, which is okay, it is what it is. Yeah, you got a Type-C charger, so thank God it's not micro USB. And inside here you do have, it looks like, yeah, of course you do, you get some extra ear tips there. So you do get small, medium, and large. The large is what worked for me, but that doesn't mean that's gonna work for you, obviously. But do, guys, make sure to test out the different ear tips. Make sure you get that nice sealed fitment, because the tighter the fit, the better it's gonna sound. And then you do have, of course, just some regular jargon. You got your English warranty book there, different languages. You got your Google book here, which is kind of funny that that dang blue almost matches perfectly with this blue that I have here. Anyways, it's kind of an accordion style. I'll kind of go over this more, but honestly, guys, when I show all the pairing with the Pixel 4, it kind of goes over all these things here, so that's kind of cool. And then let's look at the case itself. So the case itself is a very small egg-shaped looking case. It's a matte finish, so I love that. You do kind of have like this gray outline here where the the case flaps there. As you can see there, boom, instantly you got the LED indicator there. You have your USB-C port there at the bottom. And then you do have a pairing button there if you do need to hold that down if it doesn't automatically recognize your phone or whatnot. Usually, if you have an Android, it's gonna automatically recognize it typically when you open it if you haven't paired it yet. And for this video, I have made my Pixel delete knowing this, so it should hopefully go on without a hitch of showing you from start to finish how to set it up. But it does come in handy if you want to pair it with like an iPhone or something like that. So let's go ahead and pop it open. And as you can see there, right from the start, which as you can see there, it already is trying to find it. But as you can see, you do have the Pixel Buds here inside of the case. So since it is already recognizing it, let's go ahead and just put this down, and I'm gonna go ahead and start doing the setup, and then we'll take them out and I'll kind of show you some more of them. So as you can see here, you're instantly greeted with the Pixel Buds A series, and just letting you know it's going to be linked to whatever Gmail that you might have set up, which for me, this is the one I do. So I'm going to click next. Now it's just setting up the device. So it says your device is ready to be set up. So now I'm going to go ahead and click set up. And it's going to show you all the device details. So as you can see here, you have the Pixel Buds A series active. The left and the right are 100%. The case is at 92%. And of course I can forget or disconnect it. And then here you have all the different settings for Google Assistant, Find My Device, touch controls, sound, EQ, in-ear detection, and all of that. So definitely a pretty easy setup. So the touch controls here, as you can see there, you do have kind of just the different things that it's showing you what it can do. So it is touch gestures. It is not buttons or physical buttons or anything like that. So here, if you tap it once, that's going to be play pause. So if I double tap it, like it says here, that's going to be for the next track. So if I double tap the earbud, that's going to be the next track. If I tap it once, it's going to play or pause. If I triple tap it like it shows here, that's going to actually repeat the track or go to the previous track. So that is pretty nice. And then if I do get a phone call while I'm wearing them, I can do it just like if I was playing or pause, tap it once like it says here, and that's going to give me the ability to answer the phone call. If I want to reject the phone call, then I'm going to do a double or triple tap to end the call or reject the call, as it says here. And then if you do want to talk to your assistant or hear notifications, you're going to press and hold it. So as you see here in this animation, you're literally going to hold the earbud control there, and it's going to be able to hear Google Assistant. So that is also a pretty nice little gesture. And also at the same time, I have been able to say, "Hey Google," or something like that. As you can see there, it's already doing it and doing my voice and everything, so flawlessly as it does with Google. But you are able to do that as well and just say that, and boom, it's going to do it. You can do your Google Assistant here and set it up. So as it says here, you can use your voice to do more with your headphones. You can actually tell it to play music, pause, text mom, all that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that feature while I'm here. So it does say, you know, you can access it with saying that. I won't set off all your Google stuff, which I think I already did earlier, but sorry about that. And then of course, it's just saying all these things here. You know, your assistant's ready, give it a try, touch and hold the earbud. And for the video purposes, I'm not going to do all that. Now also you can, like I said, see all these things here. The touch controls, you got your sound EQ here, which you can do bass boost, adaptive sound. So adaptive sound is pretty nice. Like it says here, optimize volume based on environmental noise. And if you wanted to learn more about that, you'd click the learn more button. And it's basically just going to let you know that it automatically adjusts to sound with adaptive sound. And I'm not going to bore you with everything here, but it is a pretty nice little thing. You know, it's kind of like that ambient mode. So if you're out running around and stuff and you want to hear, you know, a car up your butt, then there you go. And then in-ear detection, which is nice. You can turn it on or off, but if you take the earbud out, it will stop playing, and vice versa. And that's on either earbud. So individually, if you take the left or the right one out, it's going to pause it either way. And then there are some more settings here, which I'm not going to really waste time in the video, but those are there. And then you do have AAC, so there is no aptX with this, but you do get AAC. And then of course, like I said, phone calls, media, audio, and contact sharing. But there you go. That's kind of the basics when you're setting it up. And that kind of works the same with an Android device in general, like my Galaxy S21, pretty much exactly the same setup. So pretty easy to set up everything. So there you have it, at least with the Pixel 4. Now let's go ahead and take a closer look at the actual earbuds now. So as you can see here, they are a kind of a grayish and white color. So you got the matte finish white here with the Google logo there. You do have some very soft, non-removable ear fins here. So as you can see here, they do not come off, but to be honest with you guys, I don't want them to come off. I really enjoyed them in my ears, running or messing around with them. Took them to work with me the last couple of days because we're doing virtual work. And literally we do, just different like Skype meetings and things like that. And these worked very well. But with me having them in my ears for long periods of time, like today, I think I had them in for about 4 hours and they did well. So did not bother me at all. You do see the L and the R for left and right indicators to remind you if you forget which ear to put them in. They do have dual mics on here, so you do get that. There is no active noise cancellation with these, but like I said, you are at least getting that ambient sound mode type of thing there. And like I showed already too, that they are touch gestures, not buttons, so that is also nice. Now you don't get volume control, unfortunately, with these, so that is a bummer, but once again, they had to skimp somewhere, so no volume control. And while I'm on the kind of the, I guess, downside of the A series, there is no wireless charging either on the charging case itself, so you have to plug it in with a charging cable, so you just can't slap it on a Qi wireless charger. So once again, that is another thing that they had to skimp on to get down to that $99 price range. But like I said, with these earbuds here, they do look really nice. They do fit well. They're very comfortable in my ears, so no complaints at all. And they're very, very lightweight. They only weigh 0.18 ounces. And that kind of goes with the case itself. The case is very small, as you can see up against my thumb here. My thumb is bigger, but very lightweight case. So without the earbuds in it, it's only 1.5 ounces. And when you do have the earbuds in it, it's 1.9 ounces. So very, very lightweight, very easy to open and close with the charging case here. As you can see, if you are a Pixel Buds enthusiast, you do notice the high gloss interior here, which is different than the Pixel Buds 2, which kind of has more of a matte finish, but I'm okay with the high gloss inside just because it's inside. I would have a problem with it if the case itself was high gloss, because then that turns it into a fingerprint magnet, and I really love the matte finish on the exterior. As you can see here, you got the magnet connectors there, which the earbuds literally just throw in very easily. No issues at all. Very nice, satisfying click when it goes in. So no issues there. And they stay in too. So they're not gonna fall out. They're not gonna do anything like that. So they stay in very well. And like I said, that flap is a very nice, satisfying click. And as you can see, every time I do that, it just keeps on recognizing it with the pixel there. So that's kind of funny. So let's go ahead and talk about a couple of the specs. So as far as specs go with these, water resistance, they are technically water resistant. They are IPX4. So that's kind of the low man on the totem pole when it comes to water resistant ratings. So you're not gonna be able to submerge these in water, but for the gym, for anything like that, heck, even if you do spill stuff on them, they're gonna survive. So don't worry about that. They're not gonna blow up in your ears if you go run in the rain. But like I said, they're not like IPX7 or anything like that, where you can just drop them in a cup of water, but they are able to get wet. So that is at least a positive note that it does have some sort of water resistant rating. As far as connectivity goes, they are Bluetooth 5.0. So that is at least the industry standard pretty much right now with earbuds. I was able to get about 33 to 34 feet away from my phone before I started losing a little bit of some connection. I was able to, if I didn't have any walls between me, I was able to get almost 50 feet away before I started kind of getting that choppy kind of robotic sound from Spotify and whatnot. But Bluetooth works very well with these. But like I said, inside my home, going in between walls, I could go from my bedroom to the back of the house just fine, but eventually it did start to get a little choppy once I got around like that 35-foot range or so, but they did perform well with the Bluetooth connectivity. Talking about that type of stuff then, they do work very well with my phone when I'm watching YouTube videos or anything like that, so did not have any issues at all getting that Godzilla effect. So they did very well when I was, like I said, watching YouTube videos. I tried it with Disney Plus, I tried it with Hulu, Netflix, and it did just fine as well. All right, so now I'm gonna talk about battery life. So battery life on these is not that bad actually, considering they're only 99 bucks. So I would say it's about average, or industry average, I could say, I guess, when it comes to affordable earbuds. So on a single charge, the earbuds are going to give you 5 hours of listening. So 5 hours is not that terrible. With the case, you're going to be able to get 24 hours total with the charging case. So 5 hours and about a whole day if you wanted to with the earbuds themselves, and going back and forth with the charger. Now the cool thing about these is there is a quick charge feature where if you do plug it in and charge it for 15 minutes, you are able to get 3 hours with the earbuds, which is a really nice addition. I've always been a big fan of earbuds when they do have a quick charge feature, because like I said, a lot of times, guys, there might be that chance where you're about to go to the gym and oh crap, I forgot to charge the earbuds, they're dead, and on the way to the gym you can literally charge them, and then you got enough juice to last you the whole gym, workout and then some. So pretty nice with that quick charge feature. So not bad at all. So like I did say earlier, if you do happen to lose an earbud and only have one, then you are able to use the Find My Device, and that's going to help you find that misplaced earbud. So what it's going to do, it's going to ring and let you know when they're nearby, or you can see their last known location on a map. So you do have that feature where if you do lose it in the couch cushion or something like that, they are going to ring and let you find them. Or like I said, maybe you left them at the park or something for whatever reason, I don't know why, but at least it'll show you where the last location was on a map. So that is a nice little feature, considering that they are the affordable earbud, that you do get at least some features like that. So that's kind of cool. And I did talk about this already, but I will go ahead and say it again, that the downside with the A series is that you're not getting that cool swipe feature for the volume like you are getting with the Pixel Buds 2. So with these, there is no volume control. So I just want to keep on stressing that, because I know a lot of people are really big on using volume control with their earbuds. I typically don't mind if they do or don't have that. I mean, obviously it's nice if they have it, but if they don't have it, it's not a deal breaker for me, guys, just because I typically use my phone to, increase the volume and stuff like that already. But you are able to control, to skip a track forward, go back, reject a phone call, answer a phone call, all that from the touch gesture. So you do at least get some nice features in that sense, but you do not get volume control. So if that's a deal breaker, then at least you know, but like I said, I don't think it should be, since they're only $99. All right, so now let's talk about the sound. The sound is the most important thing, right, about an earbud. Do they sound good? Do they suck? What is it? So with these, you're getting a custom designed 12mm dynamic speaker driver. So that's nice. Getting that passive noise reduction. So in that sense, with the passive noise reduction, they're not an open ear earbud like the original, like AirPods, but obviously they're an in-ear design. So you are getting a nice sill, so you will not be able to really hear things around you very much, especially if you get more like foam tips that are better tips than these. Then it's really going to help with sound isolation. You are getting that spatial vent for in-ear pressure reduction and spatial awareness, which is nice as well. So that's a nice little cherry on top with these earbuds, considering they're $99. But when it comes to sound, I would have to say with the bass boost on, they actually sound really, really good. No complaints at all. Now, granted, I did find myself sometimes, depending on the genre of music, kind of wanting more. But for $99, I have to remember that they're only $99, right? So yes, if I'm gonna spend $200, then yeah, they better sound really, really, really good. But for $99, they don't sound much worse, if that makes sense, than the more expensive earbuds. Once you got a really good sill, they sound really good, and I've listened to a lot of different genres of music. I listen to rap, I listen to rock, I listen to some different, just old school rock and roll, and then some more classical music too, just to kind of get the whole genre. And they did sound really, really good. But for bass heads, these aren't going to be for you. But there's enough bass in my opinion. But at the end of the day, obviously beats or something like that are going to just be a lot more punchier. These, like I said, depending on the song, I wished I could have gotten a little more bass out of them, but at the end of the day, they performed perfect, guys. I'm not complaining at all about the sound signature. I will say though that the treble is a little bit louder than maybe what I would like sometimes, because I like to listen to my music loud. And these, when I have it turned up all the way, I found myself having to turn them down a little bit because they were just too loud when it came to vocals and just different things like that, depending on the genre of music. And even if I wanted more bass, I actually wouldn't go all the way to 100%. I think it sounded better when I was like at around 80% volume. And that just depended on the phone too that I was using. Since there is no aptX, but more AAC, you know, you're getting a great sound signature out of them. But at the end of the day, like I said, it's just, it depends, right? It's all up to like what you like to sound or what you like to hear when it comes to your earbuds and music. I had no complaints at all, especially like I said, since these are only $99. So there you have it, guys. That is the A series Pixel Buds. And I would have to say that if you're looking for something that is gonna be $100, get these. I think they're great. Honestly, I do, guys. I'm a big fan of Google devices as the Pixel goes. But like I said, these are probably the first earbuds from Google that I've actually enjoyed. I haven't had a whole ton of experience with like the Pixel Buds 2, for example. I did get to try out the original Pixel Buds, not the old school ones that sucked, but the wireless, true wireless earbud ones. And those were okay, but like I said, the Pixel Buds 2 really stepped up the game. But with these, like I said, you are getting a few things that you're missing. But I think for the price, I think it's okay to be missing those things, because like I said, really the only two things that I'm really missing is Qi wireless charging and volume control. Maybe a little more bass is something I would be more desired. But at the end of the day, like I said, I think these are overall a good sound signature. I think they're great for just an average listener, and even people that, like I said, are maybe prone to going after like the Samsung Galaxy Buds Pros and things like that. They're not gonna sound as good. You're not getting an active noise cancellation, but they do work very, very well for $99. So hit that like button, guys. Like I said earlier, if you liked the video, if you loved it, please subscribe, ring that notification bell for up-to-date content. I do try to post videos at least once a week. I've kind of taken a break. Really, I think I skipped a week, so I got a little catching up to do. Yeah, so until the next one, guys, be safe and have a blessed day.